We're looking a little different over here at the fort. The snow's mostly gone. It's held up. Lots of trees came around on top of it and near it. Let's go check out all the damage, check out the situation. We'll hang out here for a few hours today. Only got a small backpack. I can't have a fire because of the fire ban. So no cooked lunch. I got some snacks, some bars and stuff. Looks like there's more gap up there for some reason, which doesn't really make sense to me. Let's go around and see. So yeah, that was all pulled down quite a bit past that all. The tarp was. And it was over this way. So that's got to be fixed. But look what happened. That tree fell right on top of it and probably rolled off. If not on top, right next to it. That's like touching, you know what I mean? To there. So that could have been worse. I'm glad that worked out. The back is pretty saggy, but we can tighten that up. That's no big deal. All the snow that fell off the back of it, still all substantial. Very, very dense. Look at this, just destruction from all the trees that fell. On the way in, it was a mess. Now that the snow's gone, you can actually see it. Even that one there, that's the one that took down my paracord you saw in another video. So we'll get that plastic down. We'll get this tarp squared away. Start looking at cutting up some stuff, cleaning up the area. Look at that too. What you doing, big guy? You wanna go for a hike first, so burn some of your energy out? Here's Jim in my old camp. Jim Baird came to camp. That's our shelter under there. The old logs, we didn't even know they were there. These old mossy logs, pretty decent size, stacked right underneath where we were sleeping. It's fun to be under a tree. It smells nice. It's fun to be under a tree. What'd you find? Red squirrels, I imagine. See all this mitten? He's pig. He's truffle dog. While I was walking, I was thinking about some things that I wanted to do out here. I might want to put a roof on this thing. Like that tarp is cool, but if I can make like a longer roof, maybe to extend it out to these two trees on either side here. Just have a more of an enclosed space. Then I can work on starting to build out these walls that way towards it. Can lean side posts on it to create walls to come out. I could put a door. I could do that on all three sides, really. Have the hut, the old school hut I used to build back way in Windsor between two car factories in this small little patch of woods me and my buddy Brian built. It was like a log cabin, but not even put together half correctly, but solid pieces like that, all of old hardwood, fruit wood. We had a roof on it lined with ash bark, big, thick, old mature ash bark. That was cool. Anyways, this reminds me of that. If I were to do all that, if I were to put, so all I have to do, tie two ridge poles going off my main ridge pole onto the trees behind you, then one across on top of it over there, and then put a couple brace points in the middle, logs going up, and then I could just lean, like almost straight up, lean big logs going all the way across. It would be a solid structure. Put a roof on it, like I said. I might as well do that while I'm out here. There's tons of wood that's down. I can't go camping in provincial parks or crown land right now I can camp here because this is an old hunt camp, like I've told you guys in the past. This is private land that I have permission to use. Hundreds of acres here. I stick to this part mainly because this is where my fort is, but I just hiked with Tripper all around. Yeah, I can't camp. I can't go like canoeing and camp multiple days and stuff like that, so I might as well spend a lot of time here doing that. I wanted to do something like that anyways, but spring is normally my canoe tripping season, but due to the laws, because of the virus and all that stuff, it's not happening. Hopefully that gets eased up soon, but I'm not trying to make anybody rush to open up anything either, to be honest with you. So, we're not going to get too much done today. We're going to fix the tarp. We're going to go around and clean up the area. We're going to clean up these trees. I want to cut down that cherry tree behind you, but leave it at a certain length so I can still use it to tie off to. This is 2 trees at least. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to section them up. I do want to keep. I want to keep them as long as possible, actually, just for building's sake. This aspen, this top of an aspen came down too. Okay, we can chop up the aspen to make it easier. That's what we'll do. Seems there might be something under there. Tripper's a little interested in that. No, back off. Wow, oh my goodness, wait till you see the size of these things. Yeah, they're big trees, man. I need to keep them, I don't want to cut them shorter because they'll be good building material. Now I obviously can't really use weak wood like this up here, so I can get rid of this to make it easier to move again. The tops are probably, yeah, they're all iced in. Look at that. Look at the amount of that. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Wow. Chipmunk and red squirrel, maybe even mice. Because remember, the chipmunks and the red squirrels can go to the tops of the trees normally to get the buds. I don't know if they can go to the very tops, and that's where a lot of them are, but maybe the mice take advantage of it when they're on the ground like this. There's a lot right here. And that's, Tripper was smelling them inside the fort too. It was underneath the bench. And when I looked underneath there, there's a ton of this under there too, so they could be bringing it underneath the back crack in there and eating it. There's a tarp in there, so maybe the mice are using the tarp as a house. Who knows? I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah, see, they're all still, the boughs are all really stuck in the snow. Watch out, buddy. At least on that other one. This one's not so bad. I'm just trying to do some due diligence for next time, just, so I don't have to mess around with this one. I actually want to try to build. I'll already have my building materials ready. Watch out, buddy. But like, yeah, this one's not even, as you see, it's not even coming out of the ground yet. Trip, man. This ball is foam, and he keeps getting it stuck in his teeth. I threw it over there. Go. I threw it, man. Okay, I'm having a little issue and a little rumble in the Bronx. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I'll pick this up another time. Got my grandma's axe with me today for the first time in a long time. I banged up the handle when I first moved up here, and I've been afraid to use it, but I've decided whatever, if it breaks I'll just rehandle it. there's no sense in having it, not using it. So, old grandma's axe, old school boreal saw. It's cold, man. I gotta put my glove back on. Put a new blade on here. So, we've got lots of adequate tools today. Got some snacks, water, jerky. So let's get back to work. Man, it's a windy day. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna tie off from there. We get a ridgepole going to that cherry tree. Wow. Oh man, things are swaying. And then we'll get a pole attached from there to one of these trees. It's not going to be perfectly square, I know that. They're both going to be leaning this way, but I don't care. This isn't perfectly symmetrical. It doesn't matter at all. We're just tying pieces of wood up on trees out here. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it'll be way better than it is now. Especially with this type of weather, it'll be more enclosed. Okay. I am tempted to cut that cherry tree down high up so it doesn't get caught. So it doesn't blow over and break the whole thing down if I tie up to it. So I have to find a way to get up a little bit because I need height. Okay. Okay, that wasn't working out, so let's see if this does. I couldn't get a good angle on it. Holy smokes, this is heavy. Watch out, buddy. Come on. So I'm thinking I might be able to use this as a step stool where the cross pieces are. We shall see. So, alright. Tripod. Tripod for the win. Alright, let's try that. Get a saw first. Make sure it's all in frame. Because if not, then it's all for naught. Oh, look at that. Story of one life. All for naught. Oh, buddy. First try. Look at that. Where is that darn cut at? Oh, it's still up here. Hokey smokes. Come on. There we go. That took a hot minute. But we learned something. Heavy duty tripod with cross piece, good step stool in the woods. It's getting pretty nasty out here, man. Okay, so we have to figure out where we're going to start the ridgepole going out to at the correct spot. So the wall stops here, so the ideal spot will be directly out from here to that tree. It's almost right across. If it was right across, it'd be probably here. We got to go a little bit over that way, but like I said, I don't care if the wall is straight. So that's a pretty good distance. I want to say from here back to there, man, that's a good 12 feet at least. And then, so say on that side,
the wall comes out farther, much farther, even though I have to fix this one here. Wall comes out much farther than that wall, right? And across from here will be this smaller maple, and I can put it on that one definitely, and I still don't regret cutting the cherry. The cherry was dead, and it could have potentially messed things up in the future. I could still use it, and for wood, for firewood at least. But here, I could even put it in here, in this crotch, or there in that crotch, and tie it off, and I'm almost right across. So this side is probably 8 feet, maybe 8 feet to the pole. Let's do that. We have to find sturdy logs though. We can't be using these green ones that are falling down because they'll just bow. If we do use them, we have to use fat ones, and then we'll have to put supports, which might be an option too. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. There's just countless possibilities for building materials. Like, look at how fat that is around. That's down, right? I can use probably 3 lengths of that as supports. Like, look at it compared to my foot, right? So that's huge. And then it's straight all the way up. I could probably use, like I said, 2, 3, maybe even 4 lengths of that as supports in the middle of the new walls that are going up. So that's perfect. I'll just have to clean off the limbs and stuff like that, but that stays there waiting for me until I'm ready to use it. No problem. And then actual firewood from the limbs. Look at the size of the limbs, right? So that's all good. And then back in here, there's even more. Just tons of stuff down. It sucks, like, for the forest, but like, it is what it is. It's all natural, right? You can see where it goes. But there's a piece over here that I think might be a good candidate for a big long ridge pole. This one here on the ground is pretty strong. I busted it up a bit, and I kicked it and it didn't bust up, rather. Show, bud. Get your ball. Get your ball. Man, making things difficult, bro. It's 2019, maybe 18. How old are you? Bro, careful on camera, bro. Yeah. Okay, that's right about where I want it to come out at. I knocked my piece of wood over, so that's awesome. It's bouncy. It's bouncy. But once I get a solid piece in, like I have here for this ridge pole, it's all fine. You can even put 2, but I don't think I'll need it. So if it goes there, I'm happy. If it goes there, I'm super happy. That's quite a bit high. So it can sit on that branch for a hot minute. I am going to take the excess off because it's a lot of weight extra for no reason. I'll mark it where it needs to go. So I want to leave a little hang off. It's not as sturdy as last time. You got it, you got it. This one. Okay. Push it back some. Right about there. Looks good to me. We're gonna do a Canadian jam knot, and then we're gonna wrap it around a lot. So Canadian jam again is you tie a knot on the outside, you tie a loose knot behind it. I'm gonna wrap on a diagonal my cordage around the tree and the ridgepole. I'm gonna pull it all together nice and snug, and it's gonna constrict. It's a constricting knot. I have plenty of times used this knot in detail on my channel. Shouldn't have a hard time finding it. Good distance above my head, especially even with the snow packed down here. Good. There's a lot of overhang on the other side, so I can take it down whenever I want. I can push it over. For now, I haven't tied it down. So, actually, I do want it right there. That's exactly where I want it. Yeah, same on the other side. Start planting logs down next to it. Boom, boom, boom. Have a full wall, have 2 walls, have 3 walls, have an entrance, have the fire pit in here, have a hole in the ceiling for smoke to come out. Man, look at that. Looking good. Okay. A little bit of snow in there. Solid. All right, not sure if you guys are gonna remember this or not, but when I first started building this, I cut down a straight cedar that was forked at the end, and I kept it. It was part of my wall when there was a lot of snow for a long time, and then I kept it to chop on. I still have it, and I wanted to use it for something. I think this is perfect. It's seasoned probably like 1.5 to 2 years now, but it's buried a little bit. Let's get it out. I think if it reaches, it's gonna be perfect. Well, that wasn't so hard. Just barely. No. Son of a gun. That sucks. But it's definitely long enough for a support. See, there's still a ton of ice and snow. That's the problem on the ground. Like, this isn't even as far down as it'll be normally. Watch out, buddy. I don't need you to dig just yet, but it's good to know that you can. Thank you. Thank you. Back up. Back. Go on. Where's your ball? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go. Okay, well that helped out. There's where that log was is a perfect spot for this. Oops. Come on, Joey. There you are. So if I cut this, I can definitely prop this up in the middle here, and this is on the ground. I might even be able to dig down and touch. That's what I think I'll do with this one. Come here, good boy, come here. Dig, right here. No, here. Tripper, here. Tripper, here. Tripper, come here. Right here, buddy. Come here. Dig here, right here. Tripper, right here. Son of a bitch. Tripper, look, what's this? Here, yes. Dig. Dig. Good boy, dig. Dig, Tripper. Yes, good dig, yes. Keep going, dig. Tripper, dig. Good boy, dig. He's actually made some pretty good progress. There's a decent root there we'll have to get rid of. Oh, sorry, you want to do that? All right. Get it, buddy, get it. Get it. All right, good dog. Move, I don't want to. There. Good boy, go. I know, you're crazy. No, it's sharp. Watch out, man, move. I know, tell me about it, all right? Tell me all about it, big guy. Hey,
Wow, these shovels are coming pretty handy out here. Sharp, no.
That is looking really cool now.
I've greatly improved the size of this whole shelter. The fort is becoming a fortress. I'll probably be done for today. I can't really stack any more logs on the sides because of the ice, like I was saying. I will buck up this cherry tree just to have some good firewood, and so it doesn't go to waste. I'll stack it in here. But yeah, man, I'm happy with the progress. Next up, we can start building the roof. Actually, that's what we can do. But yeah, it's all gonna slope. It's all gonna slope. That's good. Cherry wood is obviously super nice wood for burning, and I don't want to let it go to waste. So let's buck it up. Watch out, big guy. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys are doing all right at home, not too bored. You can expect to see another video from the hut here, from the fort, here soon. Maybe we'll start calling it a fortress. Building a fortress in the woods. I'm going to start coming out here a little bit more often, like I was saying, just because of the situation. So you can expect more fort videos. Thanks as always for your support. You guys have a great day. I will see you soon on the next video. Take care. Hey, who's back?